Malaysia. The Southeast Asian country is among the emerging tiger economies. To pursue its growth policy, Malaysia needs steel. And in Mega Steel, the country has a powerful manufacturer of steel products. The company is part of the steel division of the Lion Group conglomerate. SMS CMAG has already set up an X-cast steelworks with secondary metallurgical facilities and a CSP plant with 2 casting strands for Mega Steel. From the very beginning, the CSP plant was designed to include subsequent expansion. Inspired by the increasing demand for thin strip, Mega Steel decided to expand the plant and its production capacity. Only the scheduled extremely short standstill periods were available for the conversion project. SMS CMAG therefore began well in advance with the detailed planning of all activities to meet the specified time frame. The modernization schedule was as follows: installation of new slab cleaning equipment at both strands, new leveling rolls at the pendulum shears, a new profile gauge, reinforcement of the drives for the first stand, anti-peeling device, roll gap lubrication, and work roll cooling for mill stands 1 to 5. Installation of a differential tension and tensiometer looper. Pre-assembly of the 7th mill stand adjacent to the line. Relocation of the cooling groups and the control room. Shifting of the stand and installation in the production line. Edge masking facilities for strip cooling. And a 3rd coiler, as well as a new coil transfer car. The plant at Mega Steel has been shut down. The conversion work can begin. The new slab cleaning equipment is installed upstream of the crop shear. This will improve the quality of the strip surface, in particular also at the bottom side. The pendulum shears are equipped with new leveling rolls. The cutting edge of the slab is thus leveled. The new profile gauge is installed. It provides additional data for the automation and technological control systems of the finishing line. In order to roll new steel grades, the rolling torque of the first finishing stand is increased. For this purpose, the motor is first elevated. Then, a new main gear unit is installed, as well as a new mill pinion gear unit. This is followed by the coupling of the drive components. Parallel to this conversion work is when the greatest challenge begins: In addition to the production line, the new 7th mill stand has already been fully pre-assembled. Like several core components of the plant, the mill stand also originates from the production works of SMS Seamag in Germany. It was completely assembled in advance and tested. The cooling groups are shifted to the rear so as to set up the 7th mill stand in its designated spot. The old control room in the mill also had to be shifted and has been replaced by a new one downstream of the plant. The shifting of the stand has begun. A new structure has been set up for this purpose. The stand slowly moves forward. Technicians continuously monitor the advancing movement. The stand is first shifted parallel to the production line. Before it reaches its final position, new bed plates have to be installed here. The foundations for the stand already exist. Everything is ready now. First, the side shifting. Then, the lowering. This requires the highest degree of precision. The stand has reached its final position. The technicians check to see if everything is in place. The connections are established. The strip cooling has been expanded by means of edge masking facilities to optimize the strip edge areas. With the coilers, the modernization work is likewise in full flow. Here, a third coiler has been installed downstream of the two existing ones. If one of the two coilers fails, the CSP plant can continue to produce without loss of production. Due to the higher yield of the plant, a more efficient coil transfer system is required. SMS Seamag has revamped the existing system for shorter cycle times and has installed a new coil transfer car. Meanwhile, the final work at the new mill stand has made progress. The cabling has been installed and connected to the new automation system. Megasteel has decided in favor of the new X-Pact electrical and automation system of SMS Seamag. The original systems have been replaced by the modern SMS Seamag automation. Four months before the conversion project, the new systems were tested and optimized by SMS Seamag specialists at the plant in the listening mode. Consequently, all the preconditions for a stable and smooth startup of the plant had been met. The special features of the new automation system are the PSC, Pass Schedule Computer, the PCFC, Profile, Contour and Flatness Control, and the CSC, Cooling Section Control. Furthermore, new measuring devices as well as Level 1 open loop and closed loop control systems have been implemented. The final functional tests are taking place. The conversion has been successfully completed and the plant is ready for rolling. Production is meanwhile in full swing in the new CSP plant at Megasteel. the plant meets the expectations of the customer with regard to productivity and strip quality. The results being increase in production from 2.4 to 3.2 million metric tons per year for 1,250 millimeter and 1,540 millimeter wide strip. Reduction in the minimum finished strip thickness to 1.0 millimeter. Strip gap time only 15 seconds. The two strips are controlled in parallel in the mill by an automation system. Reduction of the rolling forces by the roll gap lubrication and simultaneous optimization of the rolling process for ultra-thin strip. Significant improvement in strip flatness so that re-rolling in the skin pass mill is not required for certain strips. Megasteel is now in a position to offer an enhanced, profitable product range which includes both thin strip and high strength grades.